Good morning. I hope you guys are all doing great out there. I am on my way to work as usual. I wanted to share some things I've tried recently. Couple things I've struggled with. Now that I have my permanent dentures, I don't use adhesive. So I've still been learning how to eat different things and deal with life without adhesive. So the first thing I encountered recently, I took my daughter to visit one of her online friends in Orlando, not this past weekend, the weekend before. And on our way back, we stopped to get some snacks. And I love candy. I love it a little more than I should. Yeah. So we got some candy, and I specifically like sour things and sour and sweet stuff. So one of the things I got was Nerds. I love Nerds, and I stopped eating them when I had issues with my teeth before, because they're very crunchy and I really didn't have any molars in the back. So how can you eat those? So I haven't had Nerds for a long time. Well, with permanent dentures without adhesive, I know for me, I found out that I cannot eat them. I ended up giving them to Ted, because what happens is you're crunching on them, because I put like some in my hand and then I just toss them in. What I found was that they're so little that they get down underneath the bottom denture, and that is just not fun. I tried it a couple times, and for me, it's a no-go. So that's probably the first thing I've encountered that I haven't been able to eat. I'm able to eat those caramel chews. Those are really chewy, but what I discovered, a trick for those, is to tear them in, like they're little round caramel chews, and you just you take it and you just pull it apart, pull it in half. And for me, I chew on both sides anyways, but especially with this candy, I just put one half on one side and the other half on the other side, and it softens up as you chew it. But that, for me, I can eat them no problem. I mean, granted, they are sticky. Now, if I eat just one side or the other, it does attach, the caramel does attach to the denture, and it will move it around and pull it down and all that. But if I eat with a piece on both sides, I'm able to eat no problem whatsoever. I love those things. The cowtails are a little bit easier, but still I use the same method, meaning I bite into it, I chew on both sides, and it's fine. So another thing I encountered this past Saturday actually was, I go on my long runs because I'm training for my first marathon, and so I always do my long runs on Saturday. And when I was on my run, I go through a residential neighborhood that's near a school, mind you, and there's sidewalks. Well, over the years of running, I've encountered some dogs. Usually they're little, but most of the time they are, behind a fence, or they're on a chain, which is good. But Saturday, I saw a loose dog, and it was small, but I thought, oh no, he's not chained up or anything. I hope he's not going to bother me. So he sees me, we do that whole see each other thing, and I stopped running, I walked. All of a sudden, a total of 6 dogs at this one house came out at me. And so I'm yelling at them, stop, no, get back, and I'm screaming at them to try to be bigger, which, I am bigger, but I'm trying to show them I'm not afraid. Well, this was my first time really yelling in dentures, and yeah, that is hard, because the air gets up underneath your top plate, and you're not thinking about holding your lips a certain way, because you're just having to deal with the situation. So that was the first time for me, screaming, really yelling, screaming, with them, and I'm yelling, you know, get back, and I'm yelling at the people, come get your dogs, you know, they shouldn't be loose, because in Florida we have what's called a leash law, meaning that regardless of where you are, your dog should not be loose. It's actually illegal. So my point is that, yeah, yelling. I've heard that that's challenging, but I had never encountered it, and yep. I mean, they didn't come flying out, but I could see that happening, to be honest with you. And then that would have been great, because they would have been right in front of the, you know, the dogs might have taken off with them. Can you imagine? That wouldn't be funny. But it is to think about it, but it wouldn't be funny at all. But anyway, so I'm sorry I haven't made a video. I've kind of been a little, I don't know, just, I think about it and I'm like, oh, I need to make a video. And I'm not a vain person. I mean, I don't even wear makeup, but I don't want to come on camera unless my hair looks okay. Does that sound silly? I don't know. I'm just kind of picky like that. Anyways, I do miss you guys, and I've been watching all of your videos, of course. So I hope you guys are doing good, and watch out for yelling and stay away from nerds. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.